Good morning, Colorado. Kyle Danielson here. Welcome to Do It All Danielson. In today's episode, I've got a brand spanking new tool that will help me find more of that shiny, beautiful gold. Stick around for today's adventure. You're not going to want to miss this. So check this out, guys. My multi-sluice has evolved into a high banker. Last week, I'll get this right eventually. Last week I got a hold of Royal Manufacturing, the people who created my multi-sluice, and was asking about high banker attachments. They have a few for sale up on their website, so I wanted to make sure I got the right one. So now I've officially, almost fell in the river. And now I finally did it. Upgraded to a high banker, which is the ultimate goal for most prospectors. The folks at Royal Manufacturing were super helpful. Got a hold of them over the phone and we talked about options and whatnot. This was kind of a custom order in the sense that this is designed for a much smaller sluice box, but they sent me a bracket that fits onto this one. They also sent me a much larger pump, a 2200 gallon per hour pump. Unfortunately, with the way the spine saver is currently built, I can't run that 2200 gallon per hour pump, as the buck converter on the inside, I believe, limits the amount of amperage that can flow through the cables, which is fine. I'll use the 1200 gallon per hour pump today and see what the outcome is going to be. Spine saver version 2 coming soon. But enough talking, I've been waiting for a few days in order to test this guy out, so let's just get digging, shall we? So there's obviously a big learning process with this. I've personally never used a high banker, so I'm doing minor adjustments, and I'm not sure if that's really what you should be doing while you're running, but it's all an experiment. I did place my gold pan down here to catch some of the fines, just to see if I was losing anything. There was a tiny little flake that went through. So apparently I'm doing something wrong, just need to figure out what I'm doing. Also, I've figured out that that 2200 gallon pump would probably be of most benefit here. I'm having to go in every now and then and clean out the hopper. So I'll be working on another version of the spine saver. Gotta pack in a bigger pump eventually though. Not looking forward to that. I see little flakes of gold in there. Big stuff will be revealed in time, I'm sure. And in the words of Jeff Williams, and yeah, you're gonna get wet. Speaking of getting wet, we have like a 70% chance of rain today. Pair that with some of the flash flood warnings that we've been getting. Needless to say, I'm watching the river closely to make sure the levels don't come up quick. Also looking for a change in color. If the river starts getting super muddy and super brown, usually means that there was a mudslide up ahead, which could potentially choke off the flow of the river, and then a flash flood will come as a result of that. So I'm just being careful here. But I'm enjoying the sunshine while we have it. All right, top rips are cleaned out. turn this thing off. Okay, the sluice, high banker, sluice, I don't know what to call it anymore. It's all cleaned. It's all cleaned out. We're ready for, just about ready for a pan. I'm gonna dump everything that's in this bucket into the pan, and then we'll pan it out from there. And for all intensive purposes, don't forget your snuffer bottle. I made it about a mile into the hike this morning and had a small panic attack thinking that I might have left my snuffer bottle. I now carry 2 of these. If I leave one at home, one's always in the pack. Don't forget this when you're out prospecting, otherwise you're not gonna have a way to capture your gold. I had to put together a prospector's checklist or something like that before I go. Got a lot of stuff to carry out here during a day. Should have worn my flip-flops. Snuffer. Right there. Hardly anything in this pan. I'm kind of concerned. Holy black sand. We have a lot of that. I'm already starting to see gold show up in the corners. Debating upon whether or not I'm patient enough to do this. I'm gonna migrate all this stuff over into the small riffles of the S-wing pan. Holy cow, there's a lot of gold there. Well, flour gold. All right, I think that's close enough. Camera's all the way over there. You stay, you stay. Ugh. Check that out, holy cow. It's maybe, what, an hour run with that high banker? That's some beautiful stuff. Beautiful. I'll pan that out one more time. There's just so much black sand in here. It's crazy. So what was left in the pan was pretty much, I had the word. What was the word? So what I had left in the pan after going through that black sand a second time was almost negligible. Not too shabby, all things considered. Let's set her up for another run. Quick, before it flitters away. Oh no, can you see it? Can you see it? I hope you can see it. It's right there in the center of the camera. Oh, that looks like it's got some cool texture to it. Sweet! Let's head on over to my sitting rock and we'll pan this out. Snuffer. Pan number 2. There's some really nice coarse stuff in there. Some of it looks like it even has substance. That's just pretty. A lot of little flower gold in there too. Well, it must be lunchtime because the Cascade Canyon Express is going by right now. Hey, you can't argue with a good gold panning spot with a view. Okay guys, I just saw something flicker by that's getting me really excited. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Wow. The gold's already starting to show up. Let me shake it down a little bit. That's not what I'm excited about though. Look at that one. Look at that! Oh no. My gosh! I didn't even know. Didn't even know the Animus could have something like that. It's a taco! It's a mini taco! My goodness. Look at that dude. That's crazy! That's the biggest piece of gold I've found so far. Oh, that's worth it. Hour number 3. Yielded a little bit more. And my first real picker. I gotta go check that hole to see if there's some more. There might be surface gold down there. I have no idea. I can't even speak correct. That's so awesome. Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! There's gold in them hills. This guy's helping me find it. Yeah! Yeah! Now all of a sudden I've got this second wind. I want to find more gold. It's down there. It's down there, and it's waiting for me to find it. I'm getting tuckered out though. Maybe a couple more runs. Just a couple more runs. Nothing too serious. These clouds sure are nice. Whew, I'm wearing down. But here we go. 4th hour, 4th pan. Wish me luck. How about a 4th pan for today? Still not too bad. That one's kind of nice. One at the tip of my finger. There's one in there that's like orangey gold, like it's got a slightly rusted surface. We know that gold doesn't rust, but still kind of cool. Add it to the pile, shall we? Ooh, got some kayakers sneaking up on me. Howdy ho. Didn't seem like they were the talkative type. That's alright. I need to take a break. Have some chips, get some cookies, a Gatorade, some water, and I'm eating on camera, which I swore I never would do. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll do one more. I think the battery's got enough juice in it for one more run, which isn't bad. About 5 hours on a single charge with that battery, and that was a full charge. Doing the math on that thing, if that pump runs at approximately 4 amps or something like that, you should only be able to get maybe 3 hours worth of runtime on that, being a 12 amp hour battery. But it must not consume 4 amps within an hour. So, hey, that's cool. I'll take it. Run number 5 starts now. I'm going for a record today, apparently. Whew, I'm out of balance. Pan number 5. And that's all right by me. Now, because I can't wait, and I'm sure you can't wait either, I'm gonna show you a pan full of gold before I take it home. We have a pan full of gold and a little taco shell. That's gotta be a record. I have not seen that much gold in a pan here in the Animus, like ever. That's just freaking awesome. Wow, what a fun day, guys. We found some pretty awesome gold, didn't we? Now, unfortunately for me, I got a 2.5 mile hike out of here, and I'm pretty tired from all that digging. I'm gonna take a little bit and recuperate, build up my strength for this little hike out. Fortunately for you guys, you don't have to see all that. I'm just gonna cut straight to giving you the final numbers for the day. Putting them up on screen for you right now for you all to enjoy. Hopefully it's my personal record. And that about wraps it up for today's episode, folks. Thank you for coming along on my adventure. I hope you had just as much fun as I did out here. Now may God bless you, and you have a good night.